Welcome so much to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you're here. I have a super cute card to share with you today on my Mimeograph Monday with a twist, because I did come up with a cute alternative, and it's such a cute set. So I know I have played with the nuts and bolts before, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get it out and play with it again. I have I'm up to farther than my eyeballs with spring social stuff, so I can get that in the mail. So I won't blab too much. And I just had to look at my cute little bunny ears. Look back there. I had to go to the dollar store, and they had those cute little ears. It's actually a thing you're supposed to wear on your head. I thought I would wear it, but I stuck it in my flowers, and it looks super cute back there. So it might just stay back there. So let's make sure I'm in the right spot. Look at me messing with my clothes. Half the time I don't know I do it till I watch the replay for boo-boos, and I go, leave your clothes alone. So anyway, so hi everybody. Hi Carol. Hey, Anna's here, and Nancy and Cindy and Stacy and Lily. Oh, thank you for sharing. I love when you share my channel. I love when you subscribe and give me the fun thumbs up and like the videos. It makes YouTube like me too. So, all right, so let me flip the phone and we will get started. All right, so what I always mention every week, my my host code. So don't forget, if you are placing an order, to use my hostess code for the month. But that's only if you are ordering under 150 before tax and shipping. If you're ordering more, then don't use a code, because you'll get your hostess benefits. If you want your own code, and I need to talk about this more, if you want your own code, just holler at me. The code is good for 30 days. So I can give you make your own code, and then if you order several times during that 30 days, you use your own code. And then if your orders end up totaling at least 150 before tax and shipping, that's in the United States, then you get hostess benefits. So keep that in mind. There's several of you that order multiple times during the month, and you could be getting hostess benefits. So but let me know. I have to make the code. Now this is important. I have to make the code before you place that first order. If you place an order and then ask the code, it's too late. So I have to make the code beforehand. Hey Rhonda, hey Teresa. So if you have any questions in regard to the hostess code, let me know. All right. So let's see what we're doing. We are using the nuts and bolts, and let me show you the stamps, the card that I'm going to do. This one drew my eye immediately, right? When I got my mini catalog, this one, I was like, oh, how cute is that? I mean, the whole set is really cute. I did it as a class. So this is a card that I'm going to show you today. I'm going to do the Mimeograph Monday, and then I'm also going to do the twist one. All right, so let's see here what I need. All right, so here's this cute little stamp set. It is a cling, which means it's the red rubber. So I'm using that. I'm also using the tailored tag punch. So hopefully that's not blinding you, but I'm also using the tailored tag punch. And the adhesive backed hexagons are a bling that's on the card as well. All right, so let's get my pieces out here. I need this. All right, I'm also using polished pink, basic white, and granny apple green for my cardstocks. All right, so polished pink is my card base. This is going to go on the inside. All right, so we want this piece right here. Now ahead of time, I punched out this punch, the tailored tags, just on a piece of the basic white. And we're going to do a little bit of sponging on our little piece of cardstock. So I've got my polished pink, because that's the cardstock that's being used, as well as Granny Apple. I love making sure that I have some sort of, why did he use this color? You know, well, I used the cardstock, you know. So anyways, so let's see here. So I just punched. Now I punched it far enough away so that I kind of had a border, right? Because then you don't have to be as careful when you're doing your sponging or your blending with the blending brush. All right, so I'm just gonna put this off here. I do have it where it's off of it a little bit, right? Like it's not fully on there, so it's off a little bit. And then just make sure you don't get that big circle. So kind of take some of that color off. So this is just Granny Apple. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my polished pink down here. I'm going to make that be a little crooked. And then same thing, start off and then just work your way on. And then it's better to go over a bunch of times than one big solid time. All right, so there's our cute little sponged, I don't even know what kind of shape that is. What is it called? Tailored tag. Well, I don't know. It looks like a UFO. It's a UFO shape. All right, so hey Debbie, hey Lala. And Deborah's here. All right, so let me also, while I have this is going to go on the inside. So I'm going to do the same thing on the inside, and I'm just going to put it on the bottom. So this is just a polished pink on the bottom. All right, so I'll set that aside. So this can be used, you know, several times. If you want to make more of the cards, just remember what colors that you're using. Although it was easy to make, right? It's just cardstock. All right, so let me put these out of the way. Now we're going to stamp with the Memento because we are going to, am I using, oh, I'm not using the blends for this one. I am using the blends for the twist card. All right, so I want to go on Nuts and Bolts About You. So I want to just stamp that on some Granny Apple Green, and then I'm going to punch that out. So I'll set it aside for a second. All right, I want this cute little R2D2 kind of looking robot on the inside. So right there. And then my two outside robots. Hi, Donna. All right, I got this weird message from you this weekend, Donna. So I don't know if that meant that you had been hacked or not, but it was kind of weird through Messenger. So you might want to check that. All right, so I'm going to put this little guy down here. I think that one is my favorite because he just has that innocent kind of look with his little head cocked to the side. All right, and then this one's here. All right, so we'll set those aside, let them dry. All right, now my polished pink, here's my hearts. So now the polished pink has these hearts just kind of going down the side here. So they're just kind of fluttering down the side of the card so that the you know, the cardstock's not plain, right? Right. Let's see. All right. Then this guy's going to go on here, and he's kind of glued on there, kind of at an angle. So it's kind of fun not to make it be just so perfect. So this is going to go on at an angle, and I'm just gluing that right on there. We also want to put our inside. And I'm going to put the greeting, the Granny Apple greeting on with dimensionals. So this is going to go on the inside. Now I didn't put anything writing on this one on the inside so that can be used as a note card. I did not open it, Donna. I totally deleted it. And I think I even blocked it. All right. So I've got my I'm nuts and bolts about you. So I'm just going to use the punch. And this punch is perfect for this set. Because look at it. It gets that greeting just perfectly. All right. So it's going to go on there. So like I said, I'm going to use dimensionals for that. And then, like I said, it also uses the new adhesive-backed hexagons. So I'm going to put 3 so that I don't have a saggy middle. So this is fun. Can't you think of other, hey Connie, can't you think of other stamp sets that you could do this with? I just love that little bit, just of that sponging there. All right, so it's going to go up here. That little bit of sponging, because some people don't like to color, right? So the color's coming from that sponging. So they just used a punch to make the shape. All right, so let me add my adhesive backed hexagons, and then we'll go to the twist card. All right, so I've got 1, 2, get off my finger, you crazy. All right, 1, 2, and 3. All right, so that is pretty simple. All right, so let me show you the one I was looking at, because I think they're very similar. And then we'll do the twist card. The twist one's always fun. It's always fun to challenge yourself, but isn't that super cute? Looks very much like the catalog. There's a little guy on the inside. All right, so let's do the twist one now. All right, now I didn't stray too far from the cardstock color, but I did, and I need to do my envelopes. I didn't decorate my envelope. All right, so let's see here. Where's my thingy? Here it is. All right, so I'm still using the polished pink. I still use garden green for my, oh my gosh, get off of there. All right, I still used the Granny Apple green for my greeting. I'm still using this size for my, my decorative piece, right? But when I used the hexagon shapes, it made me think we have this new die in the mini catalog called Beautiful Shapes. Now, I wasn't a fan. Everyone has their own tastes. We can't like everything. I was not a fan of the stamp set, but I love the die. So I made sure I grabbed the die because it is super cool. It's got some fun shapes in there. So I wanted to use this shape. I know it can be beehivey, but since we used adhesive backed hexagons, I wanted my sponged shape to use that shape, right? All right, so I just die cut it out. And I think this was about the middle size hexagon. But I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to put this up here. And it's off the card, just like before, with our Granny Apple. So now we have like a bigger area. And just be careful of that hole there that we don't get too far down. And I'm just get a little lighter as I get to the center. So we have like a really light center. And then I'll put my polished pink down here. I'm going to make that be like that. So we have our polished pink. Same thing. Go your edges. And then just work your way to the center and go lighter and lighter and lighter as it gets in the center. So you kind of have almost like a white area in the center. So see, can you see how it's lighter as it got into the center there. So now you have this really fun shape using the die. So just like I did that other card, I want to do my inside while I have my pads open. And like I said, if you punch 2 or die cut out 2, just make sure you don't go crazy with your blending brush and get pink up here. So that's why when I made these masks, I made them bigger than the card front that I was using, so that I didn't have the card front sticking out, or the layer or whatever, because then it's easy to not realize what you're doing, and then you get this little halo of the pink blending from catching here. So if you make your mask bigger, it's a lot harder to do that. All right, so we've got this. So let me do the same little stamping. All right, we're going to put this little guy on the inside. But I'm going to turn this into a birthday card. All right, but I'm still going to use the I'm nuts and bolts about you, but I'm going to put it on the inside. And I'm going to put it crooked. All right, so it's kind of crooked there. All right, let's see here. I'm going to stamp. So I said I'm going to make this a birthday card, all right? So let me use these. So these were just the pieces of cardstock that got die cutted out, right? Don't throw them away. It's good cardstock. Now, how many of you grabbed this stamp set for celebration? The Awesome Otters. I hope you did, because it has a cute little birthday hat. Now, I'm sure there's birthday hats in the catalog, but I have this stamp set out because this is one from the Spring Social. So we're going to make this card a birthday card. So I think our little robots need birthday hats. So I'm just using my little pieces of hexagon put some birthday hats on there. All right. I also stamped my greeting, the HB2U, on the granny apple, and I just die cut it out with one of the smaller hexagon dies. All right. Oh, she's going to ding because I have a bunch of stuff deliveries today. I don't know why it doesn't just say at one time, but for every delivery, it's a different ding dong. Oh, I know the time is different, right? So I apologize that it's either going to work better for you or worse. So you can always watch the replay. All right, so we have our cute little, I still use the polished pink. I'm still going to put the hearts. So I'm just going to kind of do this so that my hats can dry really good. All right, so we're going to do the same little trickly hearts down the side. Oh, I'm glad you have the otter set. So you will be able to put little hats on your robots too. Or anything, right? Anything in the catalog. All right, so let me put this. All righty, let's see here. We also want to put our robots on here. So here he is. So I'm going to put the same robots on the front that I did before. And this eye. And this guy's here. Okay, so we'll let them dry a little bit because I'm going to put a little bit of coloring on these guys so that it's a little bit more fancy. All right, we're going to fancy up this card a little bit more than the other one. All right, so I have my blends here. So we'll do our little hats while our robots dry. So this hat is perfect size for our cute little robots. So this is light balmy, and I'm just going to add a little bit to the bubble on the top of the hat. I'm also going to put a little bit around two of the hats because that hat is also balmy. All right. Then I'm going to use the Granny Apple and the Polished Pink blends because that is the cardstock color that I'm using. And I want everything to be, is cohesive the right word? I want it to look really good. So I'm using the word cohesive. All right, so this is light polished pink. And then I'm going to do the opposite on this one so that their hats are not identical. All right. Oops. Well, I need to put blue on the other one because this one has the blue. You won't see it though when I color it. But I do want to put blue on this one because this one's not going to be colored that way. So I was just not paying attention. All right. So then we're going to do, so that was light polished pink. And let me scoot down a little bit. And then I'll do the dark polished pink. So I just didn't want my hats all to be identical. I wanted them to be just a little bit different. All right. And then light Granny Apple. And then we'll do the dark Granny Apple. So the hats all came from the same hat package. They're just not all identical. And then the dark Granny Apple. You could do them all the same if you wanted. I just wanted to have a little bit of a variation for my hats. And then I'll put a little bit of white gel. And I'm also going to add a little color, like I said, I think I said, to my robots. So we'll let these dry real good. All right, so let's bring our robots over. And I'm going to put some polished pink. So I'm going to put polished pink. Now I'm not coloring the whole robots in. I'm only going to color the heart and the flower. I want it to be a little fancy, but not like crazy fancy. All right, so this is light polished. And you can see it's a little bit different than the ink pad, but that's okay. All right, so light. And I'm not going to rust this guy up like I have before. He looks super cute rusted up. And I might do some more robot cards this week because I have them cut ready to go when I had that class, just to make my week a little bit not too crazy as I get all that stuff ready to get in the mail. All right, so there is that. And then we can cut our little hats out. All right. So let's cut our hats out. Hey, Sharon. Oh, it's snowing in Ontario. It's not too bad here in Arizona. Now with the time change, some of the stations get messed up. I don't, like it might not happen to you, but there's, and I forgot, right? Like I should have known because when we had the time change the last time, it was messed up and my TV shows don't get taped because there's an hour off. So sure enough, it happened again and I'm like, oh, so I just set it to go an hour before and behind so I catch it either way. And it took a week or more for it to realize, oh, your time didn't change. But anyways, all right. So cutting out my cute little hats, and then we'll put our card together. So you don't have to keep listening to me blabber. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Aren't these hats cute though? Oh my gosh, they are so stinking cute. So I do hope you got the otter set. But like I said, I'm pretty sure there's other birthday hats in the catalog, but I had this one on my desk and I was like, okay, we are putting hats on these robots, because wouldn't you put a birthday hat on your robot if you had a robot? All right, so let's put our card together. Okay, here's my card. All right, so this is going to go on just like before. And I'm going to put it, you know, at that same, you know, I'm still putting it at an angle. And then we're going to put our little cute hats on with our glue dots. So if I was making a bunch of these cards, I would do it as an assembly line. And I would have this glue dot thing loaded up with all the hats. All right. Let me put this guy on the inside because he's getting a hat too. He went to the party, so he gets a hat. You get a hat, and you get a hat. I know. Calm down. All right, so let's see here. So this one on the inside, he's going to get the solid hat. Look how funny. Isn't that hilarious? Oh my gosh. And I could have put it even crookeder. All right. And then we'll put our little hats on the outside, guys. This one reminds me of the Tin Man, kind of, right? And then this one. So maybe I will put that hat kind of crooked on this guy. I just want to cover up that thing on their head. Like this, you can see that little thing, but that's okay. All right. Then our HBTU. So that's going to go on with dimensionals. Good morning, Brenton. And see, our time didn't change, Brenton. So, all right. I'm also going to use the hexagon adhesive, but I'm going to use a different color. All right, so I'm going to put this on here, kind of at an angle. All right. So I'm going to use the pinkish ones instead, just to make it be a little more festive. So I'm going to use the pink ones. I'm also going to use a black one on here. So I know it's an even number. You know, I always say use an odd number. But since it's another color, it's not like obvious, right? So even though that's 4, it's not freaking me out because it's 3 of this color and 1 of that color. So it's not messing with me too bad. All right, so so isn't that cute? Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. So here's the one I did earlier. So I think they're pretty the same. I think. Aren't they cute though? My twist card is so adorable, and you will case it. Yay, Cindy. I love that. I know, it is super cute. But I just liked the little, so here's the catalog version, so you can see them side by side. So here's the catalog version using the punch. And then here's my twist where I used that die to give us a different shape. And I feel it goes with the hexagons even better, right? Because of that shape. And, you know, they're kind of nuts and bolty kind of things. And then, so the inside is, you know, got a little bit of a twist as well. But it's super cool. I think they did turn out so fun. Because definitely if you don't have the robots, you know, maybe then you'll go, oh, I do like the robots. Or anything could use that party hat. So I'll have to put that hat on other things. All right, so let me turn the phone around so I can say, see you later, alligator. There. So I'm so glad that you like that. I love when you say you're going to case because, hey, uncasing Stampin' Up, right? That's what mimeograph means. It means to case or copy. So, so yeah, I think they turned out super cute. So I'll put my name on the back of them, and I've got 4 cards ready to go. All right, so I will say see you later. Tomorrow will be my Teach Me Tuesday episode 119. So I can't wait to see what I'm doing tomorrow. But like I said, I might do some more with the robot set. Just because I have those cut so I can get the spring social stuff done. Oh, I can't wait to show you everything. But that's after, right? Because I want it to be a surprise for everybody that's getting their stuff. So, oh, that would be perfect. So thank you, Brenton. All right, so if you have any questions, make sure you holler at me. I will put the supplies down below in a second underneath the video when it's done. And I will see you tomorrow for my Teach Me Tuesdays, episode 119, 3 o'clock, same time, same channel. Just remember that Arizona, that's where I'm from, does not change their clock. So some of you already noticed today that the time was a little bit different. Some of you were here earlier, right? And it wasn't 3 o'clock here yet. So anyway, so it'll take a little bit to get used to that, but it is what it is. All right, so have a great, what time is it in Arizona right now? It's 3:30 right now. 3:30 p.m. in Arizona right now. So, hey, Tammy. Oh, you mean the body of the card instead of the polished pink would look super cute. This card, yeah, you could do it in so many different colors, right? This would be a fun one just to sit, cut a bunch of cardstock, and just make, make those cards up. It would be an awesome invite to a birthday party. I think it would be a really cute invitation. Remember, I did the cute little, I'm like looking around. Remember the robot, the new robot? See, got me gabbing, got me squirrel. The robot kit, where is it? There it is. Remember I did those cute robot kits? Remember what I did the other day? So this would be a cute, you could make the invite to the birthday party with this set, and then you would give all the kids at the party their own little kit, or you could buy some and have it be like a PlayStation, right? Like not a PlayStation like Game Boy, but a play area, like a crafting kit station, whatever. But okay, enough blabbing. All right, so have a great, no one could change. I know, Anna. I think we have grown past needing to do that, because I think it was to do with farmers, wasn't it? For farming, I think. Not that we don't need farmers. We surely need our farmers. All right, so I'm going to say bye for 100th time. All right, so I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Thanks so much for joining me today, everyone. Bye for now.